Hi, you have tuned in to the Raging Aggron channel, and I'm your host, Djingis. And I'm here with the week 7 battle of the ABL. Oh wait, let's redo that. Let's rephrase that, rather not redo. I don't have time to re-record today. But yeah, so this is the week 7 of ABL, the battle of week 7 of the ABL. And we are facing Nathan and the Groningen Slowkings. And his team is extremely scary in my opinion. Even if it doesn't have the best of... I'm just gonna go right over here. Even if it doesn't have the best fire resistances and so forth, it still has... he did some pretty good changes in the free agency, if I remember correctly, that made his team a bit better. But he had a lot of... fire, electric, ice, and ground problems, rocks as well, if I remember correctly. But he patched that up a lot. He had some pretty good changes. I might be wrong though, because it was a long time since we had a draft now. But yeah, so I'm here with the Groningen Slowkings. His team is Tangrowth, Tapabulu, Landertherian, that is his user as well. Bisharp, Moltres, Salazzle, Cryogonal, Magneton, Jellicent, Suicune, Latios, and Superior. It's a very scary team. I don't have the time to go through all of them as I usually do. I just say that, I mean, Tangrowth, extremely bulky, very good. Tapabulu, kinda bulky, not very fast, but it's like a truck, especially in the field. Landertherian, very bulky and very hard hitting. You can do a lot of things with that. Bisharp, 4 times weak to fighting. I have a Mega Lopunny. I don't see him bring it at all because I have a Mega Lopunny. I also have Arcman that destroys it. I have a Mamoswine that can do a ton to it. So I don't see him bring Bisharp at all. I am pretty well covered when it comes to Bisharp, so I haven't prepped at all for it. Moltres is possible to bring, in my opinion. I don't have the best rock setter out. I mean, I have pretty good rock setters, but I don't have... he has good ways to get rid of them, so I might bring Moltres. Salazzle, another 4 times weakness. I don't see him bringing that because I have a Mamoswine. I have a Sharpedo that is faster. I have Gudra that rolls it. Tentacruel as well, so no problem there. Cryogonal, I can see Cryogonal coming to get rid of Gorgeist. Freeze Dry will hurt my team a lot. So yeah, that's gonna be a good bring. Magneton, offensive Magneton could come. It hits pretty hard if it specs. Steel Electric is pretty good offensive typing. Pretty good defensive typing as well. Jellicent, I don't see him bring Jellicent because he has a Suicune, as you can see. So Jellicent is, it's a maybe. He might bring it because it can actually wall more of my team. But I have Mega Lopunny, so that doesn't really matter. In that sense, Suicune is better than Mega Lopunny. Better for Mega Lopunny than Jellicent. Latios. Latios is a very good bring versus me, I feel like, but I don't know if he will bring it. I'm a bit iffy. Then Superior, I don't see him bring Superior. I don't have the best abuse. I don't have monster that can abuse, really. So if I had to predict a team, it would be Tangrowth, Bulu, Landertherian, Moltres, Cryogonal, and Suicune, with Jellicent and Magneton as maybes, together with Latios. Those are the monsters I see him bringing. I don't see him bring Bishop because I can wall it. I can destroy it pretty easy in my opinion. So I haven't prepped at all for it. But yeah, so this is the... let's go with my team really quick because I don't have as much time as I said. First off, we have I think it's the debut for this thing. I think it's the debut for Dying Fetus, the Reunitless. Life Orb, Magic Guard, Coal Mine, Shadow Ball, Recovery, Size Shock. This thing does a ton to his team with that set. And 248 HP, 252 defense, Bold Nature, 18 special attack. Oh my god! I mean, this thing destroys his team. I don't see a way for him to destroy. I mean. Okay, let's face it like this. It's very bulky Pokemon. I need, if after Coal Mine I have the same special defense. I mean, I have better special defense than I have with an... wow. I have the same special defense as I have with an Assault Vest. I mean, you notice I haven't recorded in a long time, I mess up my words all the time. So this is a pretty okay Pokemon in my opinion to bring. It does a ton to his damage, to his team. It's very, very good. Next up we have ACDC, our Galvantula Focus Sash with Compound Ice, Thunder, Volt Switch, Bug Buzz, Hidden Power Ice. 242 special attack, 4 special defense, 252 speed, timid nature. This thing, I mean, I'm more or less running ACDC to get webs up most of the time, but I don't have the webs in this matchup. But it is what it is. The only reason I don't have webs is in case he brings what is called. In case he brings his B-Sharp, because I don't want it to get a boost in anything. But that's just, yeah. I have ACDC just for that. It's here because it does. It's my only way to deal with a lot of his defensive threats. It does a ton to physically defensive Rocky Helmet, Tangrowth. It does a ton to Jellicent and Suicune, so it's a pretty good Pokemon in that sense. It does also take care of Landorus. Sonata Arctica, our Mamoswine Expert Belt with Thick Fat, Ice Shard, Knockoff Ice Steel Crash Body Slam, 248 HP, 252 attack with 18 special defense, Adamant Nature. So no EQ as you can see. Well, the reason I don't have EQ is because he has Tapu Bulu. And if he has Terrain Extender, I have no juice at all for EQ. That's why I have Body Slam, so I can paralyze some things instead. Ice Shard, pretty obvious. Knockoff, pretty obvious. Ice Steel Crash, pretty obvious. I don't have to talk a lot of that. He has a lot of Grass Mons and other things. I mean, this thing just does a good amount of damage to his team. Then we have Imagine Dragon, Scudra, our Assault Vest, with Zap, Zipper, Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, EQ. 224 HP, 168 defense, 80 special attack, and 36 special defense. Oh god, I forgot to do that. Well, never mind. It is what it is. I can fix that later. So yeah, Gudra here is a very interesting Pokemon in my opinion. The reason I have EQ in this thing is because I want to be able to touch Salazzle with Gudra in case it brings it. Because EQ is a 1-hit KO with this spread. That's really good. I mean, I could probably go Modest Nature, anything like that, to be sure to 1-hit KO it. I mean, I would 1-hit KO it the other way, but I still need the EQ damage for that. And I kill it even with the Grassy Terrain up. Draco Meteor is just there to hit as hard as possible. Thunderbolt deals a pretty good amount of damage to a lot of his, to some of his team members, and Flamethrower is there just because he has grass types and steel types, nothing else. So that's that. Next up we have Halloween, our Gourgeist Super with Leftovers, Frisk, Synthesis, Seed Bomb, Fire Blast, Will-O-Wisp. 252 HP, 4 attack, and 252 special defense with Sassy Nature. This thing has some, well, I can say this, I want to put a special defense of Gourgeist, because of, since I didn't think he would bring B-Sharp. So you can see, B-Sharp is a huge threat to this team as of right now, but I'm predicting that it won't come, and we'll see how that goes in the match. Last but not least, we have Drowning Pool, our Tentacruel, Life Orb, Liquidooze, Giga Drain, Scald, Ice Beam, Sludge Bomb, 252 special attack, 4 special defense, 252 speed with Timid Nature. I am bringing in offensive Tentacruel with Liquidooze. The reason for Liquidooze is so if he goes for Horn Leech with his, I mean, I can survive a Horn Leech from his. I can survive a Choice Banded, Grassy Terrain boosted Horn Leech, and I can do a ton of damage back to him with Liquidooze because he will not get any health in return, and it can actually kill him if he's low enough in health. I have Sludge Bomb, Ice Beam, Scald, Giga Drain. I wanted to KO a lot of his team with this thing, or deal tremendous amount of damage. It's sad that it's just base 80 special attack. I would like to see it be base 90, but it is what it is. It's a lot of rolls that I will lose out on. So this is the team I will bring. So let's just hop right into the match. So here I am with our game. As you can see, this will be one video because I don't have the time to do 2 videos today. Well, I don't have the time to do 4 videos with just league games because I have other things to do. But as you can see here, he brought the Latios, the Magneton, the Moltres, the Tangrowth, the Bisharp, and the Jellicent. So he most likely predicted me to not bring Megalopony. And that I would not bring Arcanine. I think he also predicted me to prep a lot for Landorus. So I mean, he prepped very well for me this matchup. He covers I can touch his team at all. I have no juice for Uniclus because I have Bisharp. I have no juice of Jolteon because the only things I touch is a Jellicent and a Moltres, and Moltres kills me back and is faster than me if I remember correctly, and Jellicent doesn't really care, can just recover up. It can curse bottom me as well if I remember correctly. But no, that does just work on physical moves, yeah. Mamoswine doesn't have the best of opportunity. I don't have EQ, so I can't abuse anything on his team. Gruda has EQ, but he can't abuse anything on his team with EQ because, well, Magneton can't survive a hit from my spread if it has Eviolite, even if it's not very bulky. And Bisharp will 100% survive an EQ and even a Flamethrower. I can't do a ton to this team, so we're just gonna see here how it goes. So let's see what happens. He leaves Magneton, I leave ACDC, he goes for Hidden Power, Fire, gets the critical hit, and the ACDC is gone, more or less. So there's the first spine. I get the Imagine Dragons pretty good. Goes out into Jellicent, I go for the Flamethrower, resisted. And now we see, he's specially defensive Jellicent. I can't touch that thing with anything I have. You also have the Electric Berry. So you have to go to Halloween here, and I have to go for the Will-O-Wisp, predicting the Bisharp to come in. That's my only way to win this game. And Moltres comes in. Well, shit. Okay, back out into Grudra. He misses his Hurricane, that's really big for me. And he goes for Sub. I go for Thunderbolt, break the Sub. Yeah, so he goes for Roost here. And I go for Thunderbolt, and it does nothing. So I had no clue what that was for an set. Get rid of the Wakamberry, that did nothing. It's specially defensive, I can't do anything. I have to go out into Dying Fetus here, because it's my best switch into this thing. And he gets the burn. I don't really care since I'm that. And I have to switch out into ACDC here, because I can't stay in on him with Dying Fetus for longer. And I do a pretty good amount of damage. Not enough though. And here it comes again. I have to go for the Psyshock because it kills. Then I need to get that, and nothing happened. He Sucker Punches me because I am AV, he can just kill me directly, no problem. He switches out again. I have to go for Scald, and he gets the Water Absorb. He's not Cursed Body. Okay, that sucks. So Giga Drain, I mean, I will get some damage there. He burns me. I'm fine with that. I can just go for Giga Drain here again, and Jellicent survives that because it was a roll. If I remember correctly. No, it was not a roll. It was the other thing that was a roll. But yeah, I had to do that. I couldn't do anything to it. He goes for Recover again, Jellicent is just full. He goes for Scald, does a good amount of damage. I have to go for the Shadow Ball, that does nothing. That was just to test out how much I had to go. So I have to go for the Recovery, then I needed to start Coal Mining here. So I went for the Coal Mine, and he just go for Knockoff. Does too much damage to me, and I can't touch this thing now. And here he gets a Defiant Boost, and I'm just, okay, this is game. I can't win now. It is what it is. I lost this game because he out-prepped me and then everything went his way. So yeah, I mean, so yeah. This was a pretty interesting battle. If I had EQ on Mamoswine, and then I would actually have a chance to win this game, because nothing on his team could survive a good hit from Mamoswine if I was So yeah, if I had DQ, I would have won this game. I could have been... so what could I have done different in this game? I mean, this is the first time I get 6-0'd in the league. I analyzed this game so much, and I came up with four changes that I had to do. First off, I should have gone Fairthorn instead of Gorgeist, because then I could have gotten up rocks and it would have been a bit easier. I should have gone Megalopony over Tentacruel. I just should have. And I should not have brought Reuniclus. I should have brought... Well, I should have a defensive Tentacruel. And I should have had Lopen instead of Reuniclus. And I don't know if I'm setting EQ and Mammo, but of course EQ and Mammo. I should have had that. So I mean, yeah, this is what it is. I lost this game. Props to Nathan for a fantastic out-prep. He out-prepped me so hard. He played me very hard in this game. The Defiant boost was unlucky for me. If it wasn't for that boost, I would have survived the Sucker Punch with Tentacruel and killed it. So it is what it is. I don't have anything to say. This was a wake-up call, and I need to prep better, need to prep smarter, and I need to think everything through more. I need to prep as I did at the beginning of PSL, where I prepped for all team members as much as I could. But here with this team, I had to do some predictions, and I had to predict him not to bring Bisharp. And then he brought Bisharp, and yeah, I'm just salty for this loss. Salty is the wrong term. I'm angry at myself for this loss, but it is what it is. There will be another ABL. This will be week 8 ABL game as well in a video today. So both week 7 and week 8 will come up today. And then that's that. See you later, guys.